ब्रह्मचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी भाष्यादेशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna. Thank you everyone for joining in, and we wish you all a very very happy Krishna conscious, Krishna filled Kartik month ahead. So this month started yesterday, but we couldn't join yesterday, so we thought of connecting today. So I'll be sharing some of the important aspects of this Kartik month, which already began yesterday. First of all, we'll try to understand what is this Kartik month, what is the importance and significance of this month, why everybody is talking so much about this Kartik month. Like we had 12 months in a year. Why this month only specifically? Every month is named, actually in the scriptures, every month is named after some name of the Lord. And this month is named after one of the form of the Lord, which is called the Damodara. So this Kartik month also famous as the Damodar month. Right. So what is so special about this month? So let us just spend some few minutes to understand that. And then we'll also discuss about the benefits and the practices and that what we are going to offer from the Krishna Balaram temple for everyone to make best of this month. So that is the whole idea of inviting you all today. So basically, if you read the Bhagavad Gita in the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the opulences of the Lord, Krishna says, Masanam Margashishoham. So Krishna says, among all the masa, all the months, I am the Margashish month. Margashish is basically November and December, that month. So Krishna is Margashish month. But we are not glorifying that month as much as that we are glorifying this month, the Kartik month, the Damodar month. What is so special about this month? So Krishna says, yes, among all the months, I am the Margashish month, but still this Damodar month is very dear to me. Krishna is coming in the form of the Margashish month, but Krishna is not saying that is very dear to me. Saying this Kartik month, this Damodar month is very, very dear to me. Why? The reason is because the predominating deity.
आज
Sorry, somebody has to be unmuted. Sorry. Yeah. So Krishna is saying the predominating deity for this month is Srimati Radharani. And Radharani is the topmost and dearmost devotee to Krishna. And that is why that makes this month very dear to Krishna. So among all the gopis, among all the devotees, the dearmost, the topmost devotee is Srimati Radharani. Scriptures explains the among all the water bodies in the world, like so many rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari, Saraswati, so many different varieties of water bodies. But Krishna says among all the water bodies, the dearmost, the water pond is the Radha Kund. And many festivals and special tithis comes. But Krishna says among all the tithis, Radha Astami is the dearest tithi to me. And among all the months, this Kartik month is very, very dear to me because now this Kartik month also, it is very much in connection with Radharani, the very name of Kartik month. It comes from Radharani. So Radharani, she is the daughter of Mother Kirtida. So the daughter of Kirtida, one of the name of Radharani, the daughter of Kirti, is Kratika, or also sometime it is called as Kartika. So that is how this month of Kartik, the name is coming from Radharani. This is the Kartik month because the predominating deity of this month is Srimati Radharani. Also, this month, as it is famous as Kartik month, as Damodar month, will come to that also, why it is called Damodar month. Many of the devotees are already familiar with that, but we'll just touch on that also. And also, this month is famous as the month for Urja Vrata. Urja means the energy. This month it can rejuvenate. If somebody takes some vrata, some vow in this month, then one can be spiritually rejuvenated. A lot of energy, spiritual strength, spiritual energy comes, right? So Radharani is described in the scriptures as Urjveshwari. Radharani has many names. One of the name of Radharani is Urjeshwari. Means she is the source of all the urja, all the energy, all the strength, reflect all the energy, in different forms, all the Shakti, Shri Shakti Rupa. Everything is originally emanating from Radharani. So it is said that any kind of vow, there are certain vows are recommended in the scriptures, especially in the Padma Puran and Skanda Puran. If those spiritual vows are taken during this month, then it gives a lot of urja. It gives a lot of spiritual strength and enthusiasm for the devotees to advance in the spiritual path. So also it is called Urja Vrata. So ultimately, we all understand from the scriptures, from reading again and again Bhagavatam and so many other scriptures, that if we want to receive the blessings of Krishna, the mercy of Krishna, the easiest way is somehow or other, if we can get the mercy of Srimati Radharani. Because Radharani is the topmost devotee, dearmost devotee to Krishna, and she recommends someone, then Krishna cannot say no. There is actually from the Narada Puran, and this very nice, one verse comes. It says, Satyam Satyam Puna Satyam Satyam Eva Puna Puna Vinarada Prasadena Ammata Prasadana Labhyate. So this is the verse which comes from Hare Krishna devotees. Please make sure that you're on mute. So this verse is Satyam Satyam Puna Satyam Satyam Eva Puna Puna. That Narad Muni is saying, sorry, Krishna is saying to Narad Muni that I'm telling you this truth again and again, Puna Puna. I'm telling you this truth. What is the truth? Vina Radha Prasadena Mat Prasadana Labhyade. Without the mercy of Radharani, one cannot receive my mercy. So if we are interested in receiving the mercy of Shri Krishna, then we need the mercy of Radharani. And this month is the month of Srimati Radharani. And Radharani is just in ecstasy, and she is just ready to offer and shower all the mercy to everyone without any qualification in a very simple way. So this is what this month, it makes this month very, very auspicious, very special. That this is a chance. This is like a bumper offer is going on. That unlimited mercy we can receive from Radharani during this month. So this is just little about this month. Also, what is special about this month is another aspect of looking at it is that during this month, there's a lot of wonderful pastimes that Sri Krishna performed. So that also makes this month very, very special. There's so many, many, many pastimes. We talk about Krishna Leela exclusively. There's so many other Leela also happens, but we are talking about just Krishna Leela, Vrindavan Leela, and some of the Leela from the Krishna's pastime, 10th canto. And then we understand that how many different pastimes were being performed during this month. Starting from this month starts with the Sharad Purnima. So we know that how yesterday it was Sharad Purnima. Sharad Purnima also known as the Rasa Purnima, the day when the Rasa dance happens. Now, if you read the Srimad Bhagavatam, which contains 18,000 verses in 12 cantos. So among all the 12 cantos, the 10th canto is the Samam Bonam, is the essence of the entire Bhagavatam, is the 10th canto, and which is the probably the longest section of the Srimad Bhagavatam. It contains around 90 different chapters about Krishna's Leela and pastimes. So in that also, in 90 chapters, the middle of it, almost not exact middle, but there are 5 chapters from chapter 29 to 33. They're famous as Rasa Panchadhyaya. There are 5 chapters, which is actually the essence of the 10th canto. The 10th canto is the essence of the Srimad Bhagavatam. But in that 10th canto, these 5 chapters, the Rasa Panchadhyaya is the actual essence of the 10th canto. So Ras Panchadhyaya is basically about describing the Ras Leela of the Lord, which is a pastime wherein the devotees, especially the gopis of Vrindavan, which have been considered as the topmost, the greatest devotee, who is actually exhibiting the Sarva Dharman Parityaja Mam Ekam Sharanam Raja, which Krishna conclusively demand in the Bhagavad Gita, that give up all varieties of religion, all varieties of considerations, opinion, ideas, and just surrender unto me. And the gopis are the topmost example of that Sarv Dharman Parityaja. They gave up everything and they just came when Krishna started playing the flute at the mid of the night. And then it's a very, very intimate pastime wherein devotees and all these gopis and Krishna reciprocated with his devotees with dancing. This is a transcendental dance of the Lord. It's not some dance of a mundane boy and girl, but it's a transcendental pastime of the Lord, wherein the Lord is reciprocating with devotee in their original spiritual bodies. And the dance, this gopis were so absorbed and feeling so much ecstatic that they were feeling that this night should not end. And Krishna reciprocated with their desire by extending that Sharad Purnima, the Rasa dance night, to one day of Brahmaji, which is like some millions of years. So it went that long. Krishna stopped, the whole creation stopped, and that night extended to one day of Brahmaji, just to reciprocate the desires of the gopis. So that pastime happened in this month. That is when this Kartik month starts with Sharad Purnima and end with another the Ras Purnima, which is also the last day of the Kartik. Another Rasa dance happens. So this is one of the pastime, and that is, as we are saying, that this is the essence of the entire Bhagavatam and the 10th canto, the essence of the 10th canto. And then gopis at one point, what happened is that all these gopis, these gopis, when they're feeling so ecstatic, and suddenly they started feeling little proud. Oh, we are so special that Krishna is personally dancing with us. And Krishna could sense that tinge of that pride, and Krishna suddenly, amid of the rasa dance, he disappeared. And these gopis, they they kind of lost their life. They became restless. Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? They started crying, searching, restlessly, going around. And that is when all the gopis, they're in a helpless situation. They started singing the about Krishna. They're remembering, Krishna's pastimes, and they are singing. So you see, in the 10th canto also, there's beautiful songs. Like people want to sing the song and all these cinema songs, mundane songs. But these Krishna's pastimes are full of songs. And one such song, there are many, many songs. They're called Brahmar Geet, Venu Geet, and Gopi Geet, very famous. Right? So gopis, they sang this song. This is a beautiful song. It says, Tava Katha Amritam Tapta Jivanam Kavi Viriditham Kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Srimadatam Bhubi Grananti Ye Bhurida Jana. So this is like they're singing Tava Kathamratam, like Krishna Katha is Amratam. When you're feeling exhausted, you're anxious, what is the remedy? Remedy is Krishna Katha, Krishna Nam, Krishna Katha, Tava Kathamratam, Tapta Jivanam, Kavi Viriditham. So, like there's a beautiful song. We can't get into the detail. So, this is just one pastime, and many, many more pastimes like Gopastami happens. Just to give you some brief on that. What is this Gopastami? Like when Krishna was born, of course, he was born from Devki and Vasudevji, but he was raised in Nanda Maharaj and by Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Mai, and they belonged to the Vaishya community. Their business was taking care of the cows. So Nanda Maharaj was the king, and he was having 9,900,000 cows. So Krishna, when a small boy, he used to go to graze. So initially, when he's a small boy, he used to take care of the calves. But when Krishna grew up, and one day he asked that, now, Maya, Yashoda Mai, now I am grown up boy, I want to take the cows, right? We all do this kind of things in our childhood. Like the small kids, as a small kids, we are riding the bike on the cycle, and then when we go to little high school or something, start demanding, now I want to ride the motorbike or something like that. And then parent, they say, no, you have to grow up a little bit more. So Yashoda Mai was waiting, and then the day when Krishna took charge of the cows to take care, and how many cows? 900,000 cows, and Krishna has to take care of all those cows, right? So that pastime also happened. That is famous as celebrated as Gopastami. So when Krishna started going to the forest, and he was just walking barefoot, so Yashoda Mai was concerned out of her love, and she was saying that, oh Krishna, that you are a small boy, you should not walk in the forest barefoot. You should put on the slippers. And then Krishna says, Maya, if you want to give me the slippers, then you should arrange the slippers for all my cows. And how many cows? 900,000, 9 lakh cows. And then they have the four. So each cow need the four slippers, like two sets of slipper. So then Yashoda might have calculated. She thought it is not possible. So Krishna never put the slippers, and then cows, they reciprocated. How they were like talking and they're saying, "Oh, look at Krishna. For us, he's not even putting the sleepers. We should also do, something to Krishna. Krishna is walking, with the tender feet, and there's a lot of pebbles and all these thorns and all of that. So Krishna should not get hurt. So when these cows, they're walking in the forest, when they see any pebbles or something, they'll just crush with their feet and make it into the powder. And that is how all those pebbles has turned into the dust, and that dust is famous as Braj Raj, which has a very unique, very special significance because Krishna personally walked on the dust. So anybody, put on their feet, it is like taking the blessings from Krishna. So this Gopastami pastime happened during this Kartik month. Bahulastami pastime happened during this Kartik month. Some of you might be familiar that there was a cow, the Bahula, and Bahula one. So one time one tiger, kind of attacked and says, "I want to eat you." So this cow says that, I have to take care of my calf. Uh, so please let me feed my calf today nicely, and then tomorrow I'll come. And this tiger also believed, and then, you know, so she was very sad, and that calf was also very sad that, and then cow is saying to the calf, "Then my dear calf, today you drink how much ever you want to drink the milk. Tomorrow on, I'll not be able to feed you the milk." Right? And that the Gwala, the coward boy, he heard and he was very, said, "Oh my God, this tiger will eat the cow." So the calf is saying, "No, no, my dear mother cow, you should not. I'll go and let the tiger eat me." And then when this coward boy heard, he said, "No, no, no, and then let the tiger eat me." So like that they're discussing. And then next day, the three of them they came, and tiger was very happy. Tiger said, "Okay, I was thinking of one plate. I got three plate prasadam." Right? So he was very happy. But then we know the story, the long story short, that Krishna comes there and Krishna blesses this tiger. And then, they did not. So this, the tiger did not eat. So this Baulastami pastime also has been celebrated to commemorate this pastime that happened. And then also, the scriptures explain, especially in this book called Nectar of Instruction. It's a beautiful book by one of the Acharya, Rupa Goswami. And those who are not familiar, we are soon starting one series, one special course we already launched. If those who are not familiar, those who are not signed up for this, you can just check out the detail. I'll request our Gita Life team to post in the chat the link to sign up if anybody is interested. So in that nectar of instruction, it has been explained that among all the dham, the different varieties, there are many dham of the Lord. So among all the dham, this Mathura is very special. Among the Mathura, this Vrindavan is very special. In that Vrindavan, the Govardhan is even more special. And in the Govardhan, Radha Kund, at the bottom of Govardhan is the Radha Kund. And Radha Kund is very, very special. So this Radha Kund appearance, the Prakatya of Radha Kund happened during this month. This is a beautiful pastime. Few days back in our temple, we performed our nice drama also by the kids, the appearance of Radha Kund. So it's a beautiful pastime. So this Radha Kund, which is very, very special, and this Radha Kund is very, very dear to Krishna, that also appeared during this Kartik month. So this is also another pastime happened. So we're talking about how many different pastimes. In fact, the Tulsi, we all worship the Tulsi Devi, right? So this Tulsi's Prakat also happened during this month only. There is a long story that how Tulsi was actually the husband of Tulsi was one demon and got the boon that nobody can kill. Because the Tulsi, she was very, very chaste lady, and by the power of her chastity, nobody can, harm that the husband who was a demon. So anytime he goes to fight, and this Tulsi Devi will sit in some meditation in tapasya, and because the power of her chastity, he cannot be defeated. So there's a pastime happened when Lord Vishnu, he disguised himself in the form of the demon, and then he came, and she said, "Oh, you went for the battle. What happened?" Says, "Everything is finished. I'm back here." And uh, and then they started uniting intimately like husband and wife. And because it was Lord Vishnu, it was not the husband of actual husband of Tulsi, and because of that, her satitva, the chastity, was lost. And immediately there was news that this demon is being killed. So this Tulsi Mani says, "How you can do this to me?" Of course, these are all transcendental pastimes of the Lord. If we try to apply your logic and mundane logic, then we'll be bewildered like how Lord can do that. But Lord has his own way of performing the pastimes. So then the demon was killed, and then Tulsi wasn't like, she understood that it is none other than the Supreme Lord Vishnu. Now you can do this to me. You spoiled my chastity and my husband is killed. I curse you. Now, nobody can curse the Supreme Lord, but Lord performed this pastime to bring something. And then she cursed that, I curse you that you become the stone. And Lord smiled. Lord says that I accept your curse, but I bless you that you will be worshipped, that you made me into stone. And that is when the appearance of the Shaligram Sila, the concept of that Shaligram worship came, right? So Lord became in the form of the stone like the Shaligram, and the Lord blesses Tulsi Maharani that my worship will not be completed without you. So you will be worshipped whenever anybody wants to worship Tulsi. It should be worshipped. Sorry, want to worship Shaligram, should be worshipped with the Tulsi only. So then Tulsi uh, became, in the form of a plant. So it is like a Prakatya Divas of Tulsi Maharani in the form of the plant, which is available for everyone, all of us to worship. And there is a great significance of worshipping Tulsi. Tulasi Krishna Priyasi Namo Namaha. Every morning we sing. Tulsi is very, very dear to Lord Sri Krishna, and we worship Tulsi. We also become very dear to Krishna. So this is also this pastime of Tulsi Prakat happened during this month, and then Tulsi Bibha also happened this month. And like that, Govardhan Leela happened this month. We are not getting into the detail. Maybe in the Kartik month, in our Gita Life series, we'll be coming up with these wonderful pastimes in detail and some life lessons. Gita Live sessions, which happens every Saturday evening, 6 o'clock in person or on Zoom. So you can just inquire more about that. Also join that. So we'll be talking about the uh, so many wonderful pastime like Kartik, Damodar Leela, and Govardhan Leela. So many other Leelas in detail and wonderful life lessons we'll be learning. So like that, many pastimes that Krishna performed. I'm just mentioning few in the interest of the time, and the most important pastime that we all know, which is the Damodar Leela. So today we are not talking about Damodar Leela. Tomorrow we'll be talking in detail about this Damodar Leela. What is this Leela? Why Krishna performed? How it happened? What are the wonderful lessons that we can learn? So please join tomorrow 6 p.m. The Gita live session. And every Saturday for this month we'll be coming up with these wonderful pastimes. So like that. So all these wonderful pastimes happen during this month, and that make this month very, very special. So in just last few minutes, I'll just conclude because we are just coming closing to the time. So these are all, wonderful pastimes and the reasons that why this month is so special and very special. And so much of glories has been described in the Skanda Purana and the Padma Purana. So much and spoken about this month. But I'll just mention few of the things because we cannot really talk about all those things. But some of the things that I'll be talking about, now people would have naturally question, oh, this is important month, but what we should be doing during this month? How we can take the advantage of this month? So it is very, very simple. Many more things have been said, but I'll just mention few which everybody can practice and which is very, very simple to practice. I'll just tell you the 4 or 5 things which all of you will be able to do wonderfully and take the full advantage of this month. Please pay attention and then hear carefully that what we should be doing. So the first thing it is mentioned in the Skand Purana is that one should get up early in the morning. Ideally, one should get up during Brahmurta. Brahmurta is the time just before the sunrise, 1.5 hour before the sunrise. But if you cannot, for whatever reason, cannot get up during Brahmurta, but at least try to get up little early than usual. So get up and take snan, like take bath, and immediate after that, one should chant the holy name of the Lord. Those many of you have been already chanting, those who are not chanting, please take the vow of chanting this holy name of the Lord, which is very, very simple. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So this Maha Mantra should be chanted at least for this month. Those who are not chanting, those who are already been chanting, try to chant more intensely, more sincerely and seriously. If it works for you, you can chant more rounds, extra rounds. So this is very, very important. So first thing is you get up early morning, take bath, and then chant the holy name. If you have the tulsi plant, then do the tulsi seva, which is very, very simple. You just take little water and just offer it to tulsi. Very simple. And do 4 time pradakshina if you have, if it is possible. Otherwise also it is okay. So this is another item. So chanting the holy name, tulsi seva, you can light the lamp also, ghee lamp to tulsi. That is also the tulsi seva if you have, if you want. So this is one item. Another important item is that one should read or hear from the scriptures about Krishna, either Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam or any kind of Krishna Katha from the bona fide source. And I'm very delighted to announce that to facilitate this, to hear every day from Bhagavad Gita and the Bhagavatam, as I mentioned, that we have already launched one program on the occasion of this Kartik month, the series on Nectar of Instruction. I think that link is posted in the group. So I request everyone just to check out this link. You can sign up for this. These sessions will be held on every Tuesday and Friday, 8:15 to around like 9 o'clock, 2 days in a week. And we'll try to cover the wonderful lessons from the book Nectar of Instruction. We'll provide you the study material, the course material, some quizzes, and it will be very interactive discussions, and you will learn a lot. So take the advantage of this series, this course. That is only just 2 days in a week, Tuesday and Friday, evening 8:15 to 9. Check out the detail. You can check out with one of our team member in the Gita Life group, or you can put in the chat if you have any question. Our Gita Life members team will help you. So this program has been launched to facilitate this hearing about Krishna Katha. And also, if you think that you cannot join for whatever reason, we are also happy to announce another thing, which we have been already doing in a different format. We have been reading, Krishna Leela, but now we already completed the Krishna Leela and we are launching the new program. And that program is, this program is called the Shloka a Day. It's a beautiful program wherein every evening, just for 15 minutes, we are not asking you much, 8:30 to 8:45 every evening. This is the program. We are calling it SLAD, Shloka a Day. So every evening, 8:30 to 8:45 on the Zoom, you all can come and we'll just read one verse from Bhagavad Gita and we'll take some insights which can be applicable in our day-to-day life. So every evening for this month, because on Tuesday and Friday we are already having this NY series. So initially we will be doing only 4 days, and once this NY series is done, we'll continue to do it every day. So
I think the flyer needs to be corrected.
yeah,
The
we will
flyer
do
has
that. We will post it. We are still working on that. So I'm just making the announcement. We'll post it in the groups. You can check out. And I think that link is also posted in the group for SLAD. Those who are interested, Shloka a Day, join the WhatsApp group. And those who are interested, join this NOI series. It will be a wonderful addition during this month. So, okay, we are talking about getting up early in the morning, chanting holy name, and then hearing Krishna Katha daily or reading Bhagavad Gita Bhagavatam if you cannot hear and join the programs like this. And we have many more programs you can inquire. And the most important thing, last not the least, which is as it is a Damodar month and there is a great significance of offering the ghee lamp to Lord Krishna, especially the Damodar form. So put a picture of Damodara, you can download from internet, Damodar picture, a small picture if you have, otherwise you download. And every day you just light a ghee lamp in the morning or in the evening, anytime. And then also sing the Damodar Astakam. If you think you don't know how to sing, you can play some track. There's a lot of tracks are available. Devotees also can help you to give you some links, the right links. So you can just play the track in your house and also encourage all your family members. There's a great significance. It says that just lighting a lamp, this fire of that lamp, offering to the Lord Damodara during this Kartik month, this fire can burn the millions of sins which we have accumulated for many, many lifetimes. That is the potency, that is the blessing has been given just by, uh, lighting the lamp. And I'll just end with this. There's a beautiful story that how it is so powerful and so important that, there is this story comes in the scriptures that one time there was this mouse, the rat, and he entered into one Vishnu temple, and close to the altar, there are some lamps were, lit. The lamps were there. So this rat was looking for some food and he could smell that, ghee smell. So he thought maybe something eatable is there. So he goes close to that lamp, which was, already lit. And then he goes close and he tried to eat that wick, which was burning already. And then because of that, this rat, what happens? There's some hairs like on his mustache. It caught fire. So now the rat's hair is burning, and he became restless, and then he was trying to escape and do something. So he started rotating his face like this. So Lord saw this, and Lord took it as somebody is offering me the ghee lamp like this. And immediately the story says that this rat got liberated. He got delivered immediately just by offering one ghee lamp to Lord Vishnu. So, like that, is wonderful pastimes and great significance of lighting the lamp every day during this month. So these are the 4 or 5 things that can be done, and many more things can be done. I'm not just I don't want to overwhelm the devotees with so many details, but just try to do this. Those who are not chanting, please start chanting. Those who have been chanting already, do chanting very sincerely. And those who are sincerely chanting, try to chant more, read more, hear more, join one such programs, either NY series or our daily shloka a day, 8:30 to 8:45. Check out the links and join immediately. Later again, you will miss out. So don't miss out this opportunity during this month to get enough urja. It's a urja vrata, enough energy and enthusiasm and the blessings and the mercy from the Lord and from the Radharani to advance on a spiritual path. Okay. So many more things to say, but I'll just pause here and let me see anybody's any quick question or anyone has any comment or anything. We can just quickly, maybe 1 or 2 minutes, we can take up some questions either related to this session or related to these courses. Those who are not joined, many of the devotees are already signed up for this course. NOI, check out the link and join right away. And also join the group for Shloka a day. It will be a wonderful addition. At least for 1 month, you should commit yourself. And if Lord inspires, you just continue to join all those things. So take the full advantage of this month and advance in spiritual life. So that is what is our attempt and wishes and our prayers for all the devotees that together as a group we should all progress on this path of spiritual advancement. Okay. Anybody has any quick question or any